Tropical equals sketchy. That's the myth. And honestly, it's cost people some incredible trips. Here's the fact check. The safety of a tropical destination has almost nothing to do with the fact that it's tropical, and everything to do with which island, which zone, and what you know before you go. I'm using current travel advisories as my starting point, specifically the US State Department at travel.state.gov and Canada's equivalent at travel.gc.ca. Level 1, the lowest risk rating, means exercise normal precautions. And here's what trips people out. Level 1 is the same rating applied to Japan, Iceland, and New Zealand. Several Caribbean islands sit there right now. That's not a vibe, that's a fact. Beyond the advisory level, I'm looking at where to stay, what to skip, and which activities feel low risk. And always verify the latest advisory yourself before you book, because conditions can change faster than any list. Now let's count down. Number 5, Anguilla. And if you've never considered this one, let me change that. This tiny British overseas territory sits just 12 miles north of St. Martin. It holds a Level 1 advisory from the US State Department, and Canada's travel advisory rates it at their lowest tier as well, updated as recently as February 2026. The vibe here is quiet, intentional luxury. No massive cruise ship crowds. The tourism model is built around small boutique resorts and genuinely world-class beaches. If I were booking this, I'd stay in the beachfront resort corridor along Meads Bay or Shoal Bay East. Well-lit, well-patrolled, and stunning. Avoid isolated stretches after dark and keep valuables off the beach chair. My activity pick? A catamaran sunset cruise with a reputable local operator, or a full spa day at one of the boutique resorts. This one is for anyone who wants total quiet luxury with water so clear it looks edited. Number 4, Barbados. This is where beach meets culture, and it genuinely delivers both. Barbados is fully independent with one of the most developed tourism infrastructures in the Eastern Caribbean, currently Level 1 on the US advisory. Crime statistics for tourist zones stay low relative to the broader region, though the State Department notes crimes of opportunity can occur, which is exactly why zone awareness matters. I'd base myself on the Platinum Coast on the west side or the St. Lawrence Gap area on the south. Both offer the highest concentration of established resorts, restaurants, and activity. Avoid walking alone in non-resort areas after dark and stick to licensed taxis. My top activity here? A guided food tour through Bridgetown, a UNESCO-listed capital with a food scene that genuinely surprises people. Or the classic Bajan catamaran cruise with snorkeling off the west coast. This one is for the traveler who wants beach and culture. Barbados feeds you, fascinates you, and still delivers that perfect sunset water. Number 3, Aruba. And here's something most people completely miss about this island. Aruba is a Dutch Caribbean territory, Level 1 on the US advisory, and one of the most consistently well-rated tropical destinations on any major travel safety index. But here's the insight that changes everything. Aruba sits outside the Caribbean's primary hurricane belt. It's just 15 miles off the Venezuelan coast, receives about 20 inches of rainfall per year, and barely registers during hurricane season, June through November, when most of the Caribbean carries real storm risk. That's a practical safety angle that has nothing to do with crime. I'd stay along the Palm Beach resort strip for energy and walkability, or Eagle Beach for a quieter, wider experience. Skip unregulated watercraft vendors. Unlicensed jet ski operators in particular have been flagged for safety issues. The activity that delivers here is a sunset sailing or snorkel cruise from the Palm Beach Pier with an established outfitter. This one is for the trip where you want guaranteed sun, that perfect turquoise water, and a resort experience that actually delivers. Number 2, the Cayman Islands, specifically Grand Cayman, and it earns this spot. Grand Cayman is a British overseas territory with one of the highest per capita incomes in the Caribbean. Strong governance, a luxury-first tourism model, and a current Level 1 advisory. Violent crime against tourists is rare. Petty theft in high-traffic beach areas is the primary thing to stay mindful of. 7 Mile Beach is the gold standard for where to stay. Gated resorts, private beach access, 24-hour security, and walkable to everything. Avoid swimming alone in areas with strong currents. The underwater topography can create powerful surge. And skip narrow island roads after dark. The can't-miss activity? Stingray City. It's a sandbar excursion with licensed boat operators where you wade with southern stingrays in shallow, calm water. One of the most iconic wildlife experiences in the entire Caribbean. This one is for the trip where you want the resort to handle everything, and the water to handle the rest. And number 1, Turks and Caicos, specifically Providenciales. And I want to start with one fact. Grace Bay Beach has been rated the #1 beach in the entire world, not just the Caribbean, globally #1, multiple times by TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Awards. Think about that. If tropical automatically meant sketchy, would the world's best-rated beach be there? Turks and Caicos holds a Level 1 U.S. State Department advisory. The tourism model here is almost entirely built around luxury resort infrastructure, and Grace Bay itself is well-maintained, well-lit, and heavily serviced. The Barrier Reef just offshore is the 3rd largest coral reef system in the world, a world-class snorkeling and diving destination with established, licensed operators. Stay in the Grace Bay corridor on Providenciales. Keep valuables mindful in transit near the airport and local markets. Avoid solo swimming outside the reef break where rip currents can develop. And for activities, a guided snorkel or dive along the reef with a licensed operator is genuinely next level. The water clarity here has to be seen to be believed. This one is for the trip you've been promising yourself. The one with water that doesn't look real until you're actually standing in it. Here's the real fact check. The destination matters, but your decisions matter more. Before you book anything, run the advisory check at travel.state.gov and travel.gc.ca. Stay in established resort zones, pre-book licensed transport, and choose vetted operators for excursions. And here's a tool almost no casual traveler knows exists: the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program at step.state.gov. It's free, takes 3 minutes, and registers your trip with the nearest U.S. Embassy. That's a genuinely high-value move. Advisory levels change. Always check the latest status before you book. So, which one of these should I actually film next? And drop it in the comments. What is your non-negotiable for feeling safe when you travel? I want to know. Subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you on the next one.